Hello, hello, hello. Boo-boo. I hope everyone is doing well. I don't know why I'm laughing so much. Um, but um, but yeah. Let me just look at a few things and then be starting. No. Oop. Boom. I mean, I guess that's gonna be. Oh wait. Ooh. Okay. Maybe that's gonna be good. Maybe that's gonna be fine. And we'll get started. Wait, short break? No, that's starting soon. That's fine. I hope the volume is fine. I see it's really low, so I'm not really sure. But let's say it's fine. So it's 6 a.m. Woo! I just slept. Well, I just woke up, kind of. And we'll get started. Let me just bring the comments there. Yeah, I'm using this music this time because I mean I just slept, so I don't have to stay awake. Well, actually I kind of do. Okay, maybe I kind of do. But anyways, we have to do collisions now. So right now the problem is... What is the problem? Update colliders. Yeah, so we have collisions. Kind of. Wait, 2. Is it? Wait. Oh no. Wait, it just can't move. I just... Oh, wait, I can. So yeah, we have this thing, this box. And something is wrong with it. And I think the reason for that is I'm checking collisions with... well, I'm checking whether it's like 0 or not. When it shouldn't be like this. Because I didn't have my voxel database. So we have all of this. Push back. Wait, that's not what I should have. Collider. Okay, this is it. Max, na. Instance. If less than 0. What am I doing? Wait a second. I'm trying to generate update colliders. Huh? Yeah. For every observer. Oh, right, it's not in here. Try load chunk, I guess. Is it? Find collider instance. If it doesn't exist, then I do things. Generate shape. Generate collider instance. It's like one or the other. Probably this one. Shape geometry. Yeah, okay. So now there are like multiple things, I guess. First I have to ensure this is run after the chunk has been generated. And the other thing is I have to ensure this is in chunk get block index has collision. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, never mind, I'm using this. Okay, I should be good then. Then the only problem is... Okay, I'm spawning the collisions when the chunk hasn't been like loaded / generated yet. Generate shape. So we get this. If this is not valid, wait, am I just doing that every frame for every chunk? Oh! Okay. Maybe that's kind of one of the reasons. Yeah, the volume is like really low. Here we go. No, I feel like it's too much. Okay, should be fine. Yeah! This is not good. Generate shape. So I guess I have to ensure that this is loaded. Like generated? No. Is loaded. I have to ensure it's loaded. And yeah, I have so many errors. That's crazy. I mean, instead of looping through all of this, I should really... Yeah, that's bad. I should really have a callback. Because yeah, it's gonna take some performance passively if I keep it in the update, in the process function. Definitely. I should have something similar to the rendering. But but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to focus on that right now. I just want it to be, you know, simple and working. Add a child. I'm not adding it. Oh, right, it's only... Oh, wait. Wait, I'm setting things here. Wait, what? Chunk. Wait. Try load chunk. Oh, not implemented is what it was saying, right? That makes a bit more sense, maybe. Right, let me just change this actually. And bring it... Continue. So if this is null... Okay. And if this is not loaded, I'm just gonna continue, I'm just gonna skip. So okay, it's actually skipping a lot right there. If it finds the collider instance. There's still probably something wrong with this. Positive modulo. Yeah, because now it's like... Yeah. Wait, it's actually the cube chunk. Space collider. So wait, this one hasn't been modified. Yeah, this one is fine. Yeah, okay, never mind. That should be alright. I hope. Wait a second, I'm just gonna listen to... Should be alright. I hope. It's like really low. Okay, here we go. A bit better. Not much, but a bit better. It's some nice new music. It deserves to be heard. Compiling. Okay, I mean, we have to improve things here, because right now it's not updating, right? So do I want a flag that updates the collider when it's modified, or do I want... well, I know what I want. Well, actually, do I? Because maybe I want to update collisions only lazily, right? So in that case, a flag would be better. But I need a callback to set the flags anyways, right? Do I? Yeah. Oh. Well, I'm not sure about this. Like, callbacks are a bit slow, and if you modify... If you have like a lot of actions in a frame, then so many callbacks are going to get called. Oh. What is that? Wait, now it's generating correctly. Oh yeah, it's generating correctly. The only problem is I'm inside the collider. Which makes sense, right? Because we're inside the chunk. And yeah, it's not generating the collision of the blocks, but the collisions of the chunk itself. Okay, so this is like... Oh. This is like the collision, the collider. It's like generating so much. Wait, why is it like this? Right, it's rotated. Okay, it's rotated, I get it now. Why is it so loud all of a sudden? Hey, what are we up to, man? Hey, how are you? Welcome! Alpha! Look at this. So basically, right now I'm trying to bring back collisions into this world. Because I have a very complicated game with a lot of tricks, implementation-wise. And let me just remove the collisions and show you a bit more. My god, I have so many error messages. Let me take a look at them, but okay. It's freezing a little. Okay. Boo. Can I... Unimplemented, couldn't load the chunk. You know what? We don't care about this. But yeah, are you still here? Look at this. Basically, we have a voxel game like Minecraft where we can put block and remove them, right? And this world is it's actually not flat like Minecraft. It's actually a donut. And yeah, last time I made it so the chunks generated are generated around the player in priority, right? So I can move like very fast and it keeps generating the chunks I'm gonna be in, which is really great. And yeah, we have a little donut. And like if you move like this forward, for example, in a straight line, it looks like you're going in a straight line, right? I hope it does. It does a bit more right now, I guess. But the thing is, if you continue in a straight line, well, you know what's going to happen. You're just gonna be back at your original position. Okay, it takes actually a long time right now, but here we go. It's like the same if you dig down. You can dig down, and yeah, there's a like it takes cubes, which is actually not trivial for a donut, but yeah, it's like this. And now I want to add collisions. I had them before, well, kind of. I actually have to optimize them a little too, I guess. But yeah, try load chunk. So there's the problem here. It can't load the chunk. For some reason. Which is not, you know, it's fine. Maybe sometimes. Sometimes. I don't like that. I mean, that's fine. So the question is, yeah, why isn't it updating generation? Cube chunk generator. So we can generate things, right? Maybe I need to set a flag after it's generated. It's like, oh, okay, I actually set it already. So yeah, there's definitely a problem with this. So let me go back to how I'm generating the collision. I don't remember where it is. Chunk shape. Cube chunk. Something somewhere, okay. Cube torus chunk. Okay, wow. This one. Right. Okay, we got it. So right now, what do we do? I don't know. For every observer, right, we do this. No. We try to load the chunk. Yeah, no, that's not what I want. We try to generate the shape. This one is important. Generate shape geometry. Why do I have triangles here? Well, what? Oh, triangles. Oh, because I'm assigning then, and this one is like uploading to the collision thing. Got it. So, we go through every block for some reason. If it doesn't have a collision, we skip. So I'm not sure about this. Let me check here. So by default, it's true, okay? But the question is, what about air, for example? Make voxel type. So I have all of this. But I don't have any property. I'm just registering things. Is opaque. So the question is, where am I actually doing things? Load data. Oh, right. I remember now. Okay, I remember now. Voxels. Hey, we have a JSON for that. That's great. Is opaque. Okay, and as you can see, we don't have the collisions. Which is something I should add, I guess. Has collision. Okay, this is actually pretty simple. It was just me forgetting to add something. So by default, it's gonna be true, I guess. But we're gonna have a few exceptions. Like for the air, obviously this is gonna be false. If it's not generated, there's gonna be a collision to block the player. If it's void, then it's false too. And the rest is good. Okay, so now if I run the game again with update colliders, yeah, it feels like I actually didn't have to fix anything. I thought I was gonna have to fix a bunch of things, but I actually don't. Do I? Okay, actually, never mind. It's still the same. Wait. If I go down, I go through. Okay, yeah, the collisions are not... Let me... yeah, my FPS is like dying. My frame rate. That's fine. It's gonna be a multi-threaded. That's a goal. Couldn't load chunk. I mean, that's not really a problem, is it? No, it's not. That's not an actual problem. The actual problem is because it's like chunks are loaded kind of lazily, right? Like the render distance for the visuals is like less than the collisions right now, I think. So what? Yeah, what I have to do is first I have to make sure the shape is you know, it's the same as like the voxels. Well, I wanted to take into account the voxels. And it should be loaded when it's here. Right? Like, is loaded. So this should be loaded. So it should be generated. So it shouldn't be like this. Has collision. Right? Do I have to re-import this or no, I don't. Has collision. Yeah, that's definitely something weird. They all have collision, it seems. Actually... Oh, no, that's not the problem. No, maybe it's actually fine. Wait. Maybe it's actually... Yeah, the problem is that I'm... Oh, right. If I go inside... Is there like another collision thingy? No. Huh. So if it is not in the chunk, we do this. So the problem with that is... Wait, actually we have this too, so never mind. Yeah, that's so weird. I actually don't understand. Okay, you know what? Let me put some breakpoints and let's debug this without the editor. Boop. Here we go. I'm gonna put a breakpoint there. And that way we can look at what's inside blocks. And see if like everything has a collision or not, for example. Or if it's like generated correctly. Like, you know, we can check like different things basically. Okay. 7774. So it's like different. We have different IDs. That's the first thing we can notice. And if we go down a lot, we have 0. which is actually the air. I'm actually not sure. But anyways, we have different values, so that's what's good. And if I do this, for example. Well, I mean, everything should not have a collision, right? Like if I go there. Okay. Okay, so yes, some of the blocks don't have a collision. And it's trying to skip. But for some reason it's doing this. Is it because assign? It's a concave polygon, so I mean that should be fine. Interesting. Yeah, the only thing I can think about is if like every block has collision. Voxel types. So we have different types. Name is... What is the name? Air. So for the air, has collision false. For not generated, has collision true. So this is getting loaded correctly. Interesting. Interesting. Right. Well, what? If it's not in the chunk... Or... Yeah, because this one has a collision, but this one doesn't. So we create the things. That's so weird. I don't get it. Why it's not generating collisions correctly. Out triangles. Should I maybe reserve? Let me think. I mean, I should improve this algorithm one day to merge things, right? But yeah. Seven. What is 7 again? Bedrock. Which makes sense, right? It's at the bottom, so it's fast. So wait, this one is... Is it because the shape is generated multiple times or something? I mean, I don't know. I mean, even if it's like called multiple times, we only have this. We only have one array. And we set faces. And we set Ubuntu. So I'm not sure about this. So I mean, okay, we have this, we have the indices. That's fine. Yeah, I really don't get it. If it has collision... Wait. So if it doesn't have collisions, we skip. Alright. That makes sense. So that means in the air there shouldn't be any collisions. Is there like a problem with neighbor block or something? Normal. Like if I look at the normal. -1. Like... Okay, I'm already in actually. 320. 20, okay. I get this and I check if there's a collision. Hmm. I'm not sure about this. 20. It's like supposed to be 50 max, right? Like what happens if I do this? 21. Okay, let's continue a bit. 45, so it should be air, right? So if I do this, I have block index. Wait, what? Yeah. So it skips. Looks good to me. $49. Less than 50. Okay, let's just continue. So it's air, so it's working well. I really don't get it. I mean, it seems to work well. Okay, when is it supposed to work? Well, work. Like if I do this and then I do this. What's the index? What's the position? 0, 0, 0. Yeah, because it's outside. One, 2, 3, and we loop. What I meant is if y is... Actually, I guess I can put a conditional breakpoint. So if pos y is higher than 0, and pos x higher than 0, and pos c higher than 0. Okay. So now it should be like maybe 49. Yeah, 49. So less than 49. Less than 49. Here we go. Okay, so what is pos? 118.1. That makes sense. It's generating things. 218.1, 3, 5, 19. It suddenly jumped in Y, which is nice, right? It jumped again. So it seems to be working well, actually. So I really don't get it. Let's take a look at it again. Right, I can't even see the colliders here. Let's run it again with the editor to see the colliders. Because from what I can see, the shape seems to be generated correctly. So it's kind of weird. And I mean, let me try to improve performance just a bit. Maybe not in memory, right? But, you know. I was gonna do the times 6, but... I mean, that should be plenty enough. I don't need the times 6. Yeah, let's just do this. It's not a big optimization, but you know, it's like just trying to get a few more FPS, a few more frames, I suppose. Yeah, why is it so slow? I mean, maybe I should just use Tracy and see what the problem is, because it's loaded, generate, because it's supposed to generate everything at once, right? Or is it? Update colliders. What's the size? Start and end. 0, 0. I mean, yeah, what is that? 5. Huh. So it shouldn't be that much. Oh wait, it's actually working. Wait. We can see that it's generating things correctly there. But then it's generating on top. Huh? So in the distance, we have the right colliders. But then it's generating on top for some reason. And we can see that we have some triangles there. But we can't go in. So yeah, for some reason it's like generating more colliders on top. Okay, so for example there, if I could... Wait, it's actually... Alright. Wait, it's actually fine. Oh, it's just that I couldn't see it. But it might actually be fine. Yeah, it's actually fine. Oh, maybe I didn't recompile correctly. But okay, let me... Okay, this is good. Let me open Tracey for a second. So connect. Stop. Wait. Which one was it? Discard. This. Okay, here we go. So we have all of this. Let's try to, I guess, move around. Oh, so wait, actually it's very fast when I'm not generating the rendering. So if I go here. Wait, no, not there. Here. Now I actually have collisions. Now I actually have working collisions. I can go down, I can sprint. And I guess it's okay, it's a bit slow maybe now. But it's alright. You know, I can do things. Well, actually it depends, okay? But okay. Here we go. We have the profiling. And we have update colliders that is just so fat. The move and slide is like really... Well, actually it's taking some time. So yeah, every frame is just taking a bunch of time. And then there is... synchronization. Wait, what the fuck? I mean, I think it's because I'm adding all of those triangles in the collider. Well, in the... Yeah. Because of the chunk. I should like merge them or something. Like greedy meshing. Yeah, this is taking some time, but this is nothing compared to days. Oh my god. I thought it was... Yeah, I thought it was like very slow. 347 ms. But when you look at this... Oh my god. What is that? Huh? Millisecond? What the fuck? Oh, right, it's a special case. Never mind. Right. Driver fence weight. What? To upload, I guess. Okay, so if I've learned one thing, process update. Yeah. If I've learned one thing, is that I should profile a bit more. Well, I should put... What was it? Visual loader. I know I have it here. Tracey. Profile. profiling, Godot. Yeah, this. I want this. I actually don't have it here. Step. Okay, let me bring it back. Because this is always good to have. Instantiate. Then you have the generation there. That's good enough. So oof. I mean, we have the thing for rebuild, so that should be fine. Okay, let's go in here. Generate shape geometry. So I need this one here. And can I include a, here we go, profiling. So now we are gonna be able to see how much this actually takes. And the other thing I wanted to check was here. So we try to load the chunk. Do we? Well, actually, let me have this too. Okay. For each observer, we do things. We try to find the collider instance. I mean, all of this should be pretty fast. Or should it? Because, I mean, even when it's not generating shapes, it's like very slow, isn't it? Like passively, you can see that this is still important. 45 milliseconds. Doing nothing. Well, almost nothing. Is it the set position? Or maybe it's add a child. I guess there's a add child too. Shape. Yeah. No, if instance is not valid. So that should be actually free. That should be kind of free. Right? Past some point. So yeah, let me just put that there. And it's going to be spawn, well, try spawn new instance. So we have the generate shape. And yeah, the assign geometry. This one is important because I think it's like actually taking a lot of performance. I'm not sure which one is actually taking the most. Then we set the position. Okay, should be good enough. Let's restart. And let's profile a bit more. Because right now the problem is really performance. The problem is really performance. And let's just go there. I can change that to 4, or maybe 3 is fine. Oh no. Okay, fine. Yeah, for 4 it is. But yeah, it should generate like everything at once, right? It shouldn't take time after it has been generated. So the question is, why do we have this? Right? That is taking 35 milliseconds. That's crazy. Like, okay, I understand that this one is taking time, but why are the other ones taking time too? Okay. Here we go. Let's run. This one. So, okay, we generate collisions. I don't really know why it's 1 by 1 too. But, okay. Now it should be generated, right? Oh, it's actually a lot better now. Well, it doesn't say that, but... Okay, so... Let's go there, rebuild. Oh my god. Update colliders. What's the problem with this? Try spawn a new instance. So this is taking 32 milliseconds. Because I've heard of this. Wait, what? Oh, because there's a print. Or maybe it's just a print actually. Well, actually no. It shouldn't be like only the print. Actually, with how many errors I have. Well, but it's not printing anymore. Well, it was though. Yeah, what if I resume? I can't really, okay. What if I go like there? Yeah, it's crazy it's taking so much time. I mean, even now. So, what do I want? I guess I want a dirty flag. Instead of looping every time. We should have a dirty flag. Or like a list that has the bad chunks, right? Well, both actually. Both. We need both. Space Collider, so I should have a reference. Okay. Okay. I mean, that should be pretty simple. We can have a local vector. It can be a chunks to update, for example. This one is kind of bad. Do you have an idea of how many hours have you been in this project? I mean, I can just check it, right? Because I guess I'm mainly working on it when I'm streaming. So... you can just look at this. I guess I really started here. I will like maybe like 12 more hours, like maybe 24 more hours, you could say. So if we add, well, let's do an average. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, not 9. Well, actually, maybe a bit 9. Yeah, 9, never mind. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So if we had if we make an average, let's say like this one is like 8 hours, this one is 9, this one is 4, this one is 2, it's like really low. I guess most of the time it's at least 4 hours and, well, with a few exceptions, and at most like 9, 10. So maybe we can do like a times 7. So it would be like, well, almost 200. Some streams are 1 hour and others like 7, 10, yeah. I mean, you can probably say it's like 200 hours so far. Actually, 7 might be a bit much. Yeah, a bit less than 200. I use Wakatime to measure that thingy. Yeah, I use my streams. I mean, you know, like with other projects, I guess I had the philosophy of like, you know, you have to ship them out at some point. But with this game, I actually don't mind spending time on it. Well, I mean, I want to, you know, like come to a nice state, right? And have like people play it. But I don't mind, you know, continue working on it. Because I think it might be worth it. So... Yeah, let's update this. I mean... Spawn shapes if... Okay, let me remove what I am not using anymore. You're drawing hidden cubes too? I'm drawing... I'm not drawing... Well, I'm actually just drawing the ones on the side of the chunk. Like, it's like the case for both visuals and for collisions. I'm generating the faces that are at the border of the chunk, and I should not draw them. But at the same time, like, for example, to like visualize my distortion is like really useful. And like to see, for example, for colliders, it's like a bit less useful. But, you know, it still lets me see what chunk has been generated and stuff. But yeah, that's something I should definitely remove at some point. Or maybe I should have like a debug option to enable it or not. But yeah, you're right about that. I mean, I would definitely get like maybe 10, 12 frames per second if I disabled it. But at the same time, if it's slow like this in the first place, like, you know, I want to optimize overall, right? Because if I want large worlds, then, you know, it's like in anticipation of it, kind of. Like, if I can optimize in other places in the first place, then I guess that's good. Like, if it's lagging so much when it's drawing the faces of the chunk, then I mean, it's still gonna lag when I'm gonna remove those though. So that's why I'm not like focusing on that right now. Because as you can see, like this function is update colliders is taking so much time when it should not even take like 1 microsecond, right? And it's like taking 32 milliseconds. So that's my focus right now. So update colliders. That's definitely something I want to change. Is it? Oh, right, but it hasn't... Wait, that's gonna be a bit complicated. Okay, let me go here. Or maybe not. It's a visual loader. Maybe I need a collision loader or something. I guess I can remove this. I'm gonna remove this. And yeah, you have all of these refresh chunks to explore. I'm really not sure about that. Well, I mean, I almost want to copy all of this, but at the same time, I'm going to sort chunks in the... Well, actually, not necessarily in the same way. Yeah, because the direction the player is looking at is not important. So the score is going to change. And I guess I just need the depth. Add observer. I still need the... well, this. Then we have the step. And this is the chunks to process. I mean, it's really similar to this. Well, I mean, it's like really the same approach I should take. So... Space collider. Yeah, I guess it's like a loader. It's like chunk collision loader. But it's like basically the same thing. Can I go like there? Yeah, I don't have a reference to the loader here. I was thinking about how to queue my changes. Like when a chunk is getting modified, I have to refresh it, right? So I need to add it to my list here of chunks to update. But if I make a new class loader, then from the chunk itself, I'm not going to have... Oh, actually, I can just put that in the space. Actually, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Is it? I'm not sure. But yeah, let's do that. So we have loaders in rendering, I guess. Yeah, I actually don't have anything here. This one is kind of useless. Good. So collisions. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have a folder loaders, but I mean, maybe I'm not actually. Let me just copy. But yeah, I mean, if you have any idea on how to improve things, then please go ahead. For now, basically, it's the list of things to do, because I guess priority is like very important because of time, right? Because I'm alone. But I guess priority-wise, right now I have to finish the collisions. Have entities, like the player and stuff. And okay, this one is actually, I'm not going to have this right now. I'm actually going to skip all of this. And I'm going to go with this. So like, this is done. Then you have collisions. Then maybe hiding the faces, right? For, well, just like you said, for optimization. And then like start actually making some gameplay. Like even if like we don't have shadows, we don't have ambient occlusion, we don't have a bunch of things, right? But I do want to start the gameplay because if I have like some game, then I can create a Steam page, for example, and I can start, you know, having like some multiplayer, for example, and start, you know, having fun with some friends and stuff. But I do want to have like some basic rendering, like ambient occlusion at least ambient occlusion. But yeah. So now there's how collisions. I mean, I think, yeah, no, I mean, visual louder. Wait, what chunk collider? Wait, I have it already. Wait, I do have it. Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't notice it. Wait, that's good. Okay. Then I'm just going to go to the visual loader. Do this. C++ copy. And do this. Copy and paste. I can remove this. Let's just have a pragma Nth. Here we go. So this is chunk collider loader. And now I have to include this. Okay, now it should find the classes. Now everything should be fine, right? But it's still not about collisions. It's still not about colliders. So chunk space visual. So I have to replace this by like the chunk space what? Collider. Like this. Maybe. Please. Collider. Yeah, that should be fine. That's like the only thing that's visual oriented. Okay, good. So visual, I'm gonna have to remove this. Well, actually, I'm just going to replace it by Collider, I guess. And it's in collisions. Okay. And I can remove this. So visual. Get visual. So yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of problems there. Get visual. Collider. So I'm gonna have to remove this. And yeah, those that don't have a visual. Should I? Oh, maybe. That's fine. A collider. Okay. Okay. So I can basically do the same. Same interface, same everything. Which is kind of neat. I have the... Yeah, that's actually like the same. I could actually make like inherit from this. Right, I mean, I guess that was my goal at first, but... Yeah, I guess... Yeah, okay. Anyways, we have this. Yeah, I can... Chunk loader. Wait, actually... Yeah, this one is like very different. But it's not that much of a problem, right? Anyways, so okay, we have all of this. For this one, only the distance matters. So I can remove this. Kind of. And optimize things a lot, I guess. This chunks to spawn from. What? Right. Okay. So we have all of this. Next chunk to process. It's gonna be this. Well, so I can remove this, right? Because I don't have to get the index anymore. Okay. And the visual. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I don't have to optimize like this loop. Basically, what I want is if this is... Wait, get visual. Let me think. So basically, I'm gonna transform this loop because it's like hard to think with it, right? Because like, for example, if I want a new variable to test here that I have the visual from, that's just going to be difficult to do things. So let me just have like this, I guess. If it's equal, then I continue. Then instead, I guess I can have like a loop. Wait a second. Yeah, let's have a loop. Trying to process index equal like this. Wait, so it's plus 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 plus. Right. Loop. Then minus. Okay, I'm not sure about this, but we can probably do something like this. Okay, that's a big for loop. Let's go with this. Okay. So, okay, that should be a bit better. And now we have some additional conditions. Do we? Yeah. Plus plus. Okay. So for example, do I actually need this? Wait. Do, and then it's like steps, right? We have an amount of steps. I mean, I don't really like a for loop for that, but oh wait, I'm gonna close this. Okay. Shit, yeah, I had 0 bytes. Okay, so, yeah, it's streaming. Oh my god. That was bad. Let's close this. What about now? Do I have like some more memory? I don't. Shit. Everything's going to explode. I have to remove stuff. This. Not a lot, but please. Shit. Let me actually close this. Okay. 8 gigabytes. 9. 10. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, basically my computer is full. And if I'm not careful about it, it's just going to explode. And the stream is just going to stop. So I have to be careful. I mean, I don't even have that many Chrome tabs right now. Like, Actually, I only have like four tabs. Is there something I can remove? I mean, I did remove so much. Research. 500 megabytes. But it's like my research though. That's complicated. Uncento. Okay, that's my keys. Card give. Ooh. Let's remove this. Wait, it's actually taking so much space. And it's 100 megabytes. Just gifs and stuff. From my game. Okay, that's not a lot, but it should, well, be something, I guess. Okay, let's try to continue like this. 9 gigabytes. Oh my god, so little. So if this has, well, first we have the chunk, right? And if this should be loaded, or I guess in the previous case it was get collider. If it doesn't have a collider, I actually don't even have this. Wait, get shape. Oh, right. If it doesn't have a shape, we do something. Actually, we might just next chunk to process. Right, you know what? Let's skip this. We're just gonna do this. Then we have this that is going to increment. And that should basically be it. To else if has to be updated, for example. Like has, well, is dirty. Maybe. Is shape dirty? Or something like that. Maybe not, but well, actually, I guess it's this is dirty. If there's a flag, then I refresh it. And else, then we just continue. We do. I guess we do. And then we break at the end of this. I mean, I should divide that. I should split that into multiple functions. Like update observer, maybe like step observer, and bunch of stuff. Okay, so let's say we have this. That should be equivalent to this. Trying to process should be valid, of course. Should it? Yeah, it should. So if this is now, I guess we want to. Yeah, I'm actually not sure about this. Here. No. Cube, chunk, space collider here. So we check things, we check. Do. We find the collider instance. Oh, from the coordinates though. Right, okay, that's the problem. The problem is I'm going from the chunks to the visual. For the visuals, it's fine. But for the collisions, you can have multiple. You have a single shape, but you can have multiple instances that share that shape. So I shouldn't go from the chunks to this. I should go from the instances, the collider instances to the chunks. I guess I should spawn them first. That means. Yep. And if I have this, what does that mean, huh? Yeah. I'm not. If I want to replace the chunk by the collision thing by this, that means I need a graph there. So basically I can't make it work the same. Not exactly. We do have the simulation group. Such a mess. I mean, I guess maybe it's fine if I keep this. And don't reuse what I had. Just about this node async. I mean, I should do something about it. Definitely. I mean, that's a bit sad in a way, but... Is it? No, it's not. All I need is this. And I want to chunk to spawn from. I want to replace this by this. Yeah, but then I won't have... That's fine. Let's go with this. That means I won't have the BFS, but that's fine. Chunks to refresh, let's say. So yeah, that's going to change things a lot. Well, boom. Then this should be the chunk to refresh. To process is fine. Incomplete. Oh. Huh? Chunks. Chunk collider instance. Nope. Oh. I don't have this. Okay. So we have this, and then we have multiple states. It's the same way as before. So if it doesn't have a shape, then we... Let me check this. Collision shape. I can't actually get it. I'm thinking about going to sleep actually. It's actually been only 1 hour, but I have work today, right? I guess I do want to finish this right as always, but... Okay, so we can get the shape. Which can be now. So... here. Shape equals... this. If this is null... Huh. Wait. Wait a second. That's a problem. What? If this is null, then we do something about it, right? I gotta go. See ya, Brock. Bye-bye. Thanks for passing by. I appreciate. And have a nice day or night. Night, I guess, for you. So yeah, this is a bit of a problem. If it's dirty. I mean, I guess maybe I should have like a state. Instantiate. I mean, I won't have this. Wait, it's not about the shape though, is it? Wait a second. Guest visual is loaded. Right. Yeah, so it's not this at all. It's like it's loaded. Going to process. Wait, I don't even have... Huh? Huh? I don't even have the chunk. that this is about. Wait, how am I even update shape? Yeah. What about cube? Oh, actually, never mind. I get it. Chunk shape. Oh, right, it's about this. Wait. So that's the wrong shape, actually. I can assign. Update. Oh no. Oh, that's fine. So yeah, get shape is actually going to be about this. Boom. Probably. So should it always be good? I mean, I guess it should always be valid though. This one should always be valid. It just shouldn't be generated yet. I think that's it. Because it's not as if it was taking a lot of performance either, right? By default. Without anything there. Shape. Shape really. Wait, there's actually nothing there. Oh right, it's in the chart. Okay, I get it. Well, cube, chunks, shape. Generation task, okay. And in here I have the generation. Okay, I get it. So yeah, it shouldn't be like really big. Is what I'm saying. So this should be valid. Let's assume it is valid. So if this is valid, then we have is dirty, I guess. And by default it's gonna be true. Or is it? Actually, let me think. Because I might have some optimizations, like for example, if I destroy one cube, I don't want to regenerate everything, right? So I was thinking about this. So I'm just going to have if is dirty, then I'm going to regenerate it. Instantiate chunk visual. Yeah. Oh, I don't actually have this. Chunk shapes. Chunk shape. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't exist yet, but soon. So loud. Here we go. So if it is dirty, I want to update it, right? Refresh shape, I guess. And I mean, it kind of depends. So the shape should be good. But first I have to check if the chunk is loaded, I guess. Should I do that there or inside the refresh shape? I guess in here. I guess in here is fine. So if it is not loaded, I want to load it, of course. Yeah, you have this. Generate chunk is not. Chunk to process. Right, I mean. So, I mean, I guess that should be valid. Okay, we have a lot of things that should be valid. Here we go. So if this hasn't been loaded, then we want to load it. And else if this is dirty. So the chunk should be good. I guess I should return. Break. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have to make another function for this, but yeah. Class chunk shape has no member is there. Yeah. Refresh. Okay, that's fine. I do this, then I guess I can just break return. And if this is good, then I just plus, right? And I try to go to the next one. That way I still have my steps and stuff. And it should be good. Okay. Yeah, this is a bit crazy, but yeah, let's have NV steps. 5. Okay, then we have to implement those, which shouldn't be a big problem, like refresh shape. We actually already have this to some extent. Like here, basically, this is it. Generate collider instance. Okay, I mean, this is fine. Okay, we have a bunch of things. I can't just have a for loop for this, but that's fine. I do. Never mind. Like, is there like unroll instructions? Unroll, but it's like in a server rendering. Oh, so that's like for the rendering for GLSL probably. Is it? FFX unroll. It unroll. Yeah, GLSL. Because sometimes you can give instructions like to the compiler to MSVC, for example, to unroll some loops. Especially if it's like if it's known at compile time. So yeah, that's the generation of the shape. I guess that's mainly what it is, to refresh the thing. That shape. Yeah, that should already be the case. Okay. So, right. So we can have something like is dirty, for example, which is true by default. We can have a refresh shape. And by default, it's just going to be... I mean... Do I have to check this again? Maybe I can have like a count thing. Just checking this, ensuring this. And if this is valid, wait, it crashes if it's valid, right? So I guess it's like the opposite that I want. Then I set that to false. And in my case, I just want to generate the shape. And maybe remove the previous one, actually. Assign, actually, that, never mind. Triangles. I mean, I think I do want to... No, that should be good. Yeah, let's just have this. Refresh should be fine. Then I can just set the dirty flag. Wow. I guess. Okay, like here, for example. Is dirty equals false. And I'm going to remove this thing from the list of things to process. I mean, this is already good, actually. It's already gonna get removed. Technically. Because there's a plus plus, right? So I guess technically I can just set that to false here. Okay, now let's make things a bit better, a bit more clean. Like here. Step observer. So we're gonna have the observer data. Am I using... No, I'm not. Let's have this. Void this. Yeah. And now I'm just going to move all of this in here. Oh. So I mean, this is fine, really. This is like really fine. Step observer, I have multiple steps. Um, I don't know if I actually should have this here or outside of this loop. I think this is fine if it's here. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe I should have like a... Never mind. That should be good. I was gonna tell you an index for the observer. But yeah. Oh, hey! Bro, where's the murder drone? What? I don't know, man. Hey, hey! Sorry I didn't see your comment earlier. Okay, so we have this. And I guess it's processed chunk or something. Yeah, but then I don't have a return. I can't return if I make another function here. So yeah, let's return here. Oh, return. I'm not sure about a return. I mean, I guess I can have a return here. But this one doesn't... Actually, it does need one, probably. Generates chunk. Yeah, because I'm generating it right away. I don't have the lazy evaluation again. So let's return. Wait, what? Yeah, never mind. This is fine. So okay, we have all of this. We can generate when it's needed. We can refresh when it's needed, which is good. Which is perfect. And that means we just have to refresh the chunks to explore. So actually, I'm probably going to have this. And sort based on the distance. Oh, right. But then it's like related to cubes, right? To cube chunks. Is the potato cooked? The potato? What potato? It's cooked, guys! Hmm. Mm-mm. I mean, I guess that's... I'm not sure about that. I'm really not sure about that. So yeah, what I was thinking about was when I set a chunk to dirty, in the space I add it to the list. But really? Wait. I mean, maybe in the step, instead I should try to refresh if it's dirty. So I can have like a boolean in like the space or something. Or should I? But why when you have like one... I don't even have callbacks. The cucumbers are... What the fuck? What are you talking about? Are you good? Are you cooking something? Are you cooking, bro? I'm definitely going to have this. But I'm not going to have the Jigstraw. And I guess, maybe it should be part of the space. The tomatoes and come... What? Did that? Observer data. I mean, I guess I just need the observer. Do I? I mean, like... I was using a simulation group before. Come. A corn. I mean that. Got it. Yeah, I think I'm overcomplexifying things or something. Am I? I don't know. For every observer. Technically, I can optimize this by just getting the extremities and making a box. Or actually, no. What am I talking about? Oh, never mind. Right, okay. Never mind. I get it. Refresh chunks to explore. Yeah, basically by the end I should have the list of chunks to explore sorted. Like a virtual function. Kind of. But that's a loader. Like for example there. Or like here. Update colliders. Update I refresh chunks to explore. Maybe. Collision chunk card to distance. To instance, not distance. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I mean, I might just stop it for today and get some sleep and think about it a bit more another time. For now, I'm just going to... Yeah, I guess I... Yeah, if I continue tonight, I'm just going to try to force things when I shouldn't be forcing things. So I think I'm gonna think about it a bit more on my side. Wait. Wait, who's that? Do. Let's go with this guy. Probably. Woo. But yeah, so long. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. And I'll see you another time with collisions that work. Well, that are a bit more optimized, I guess. And yeah, maybe with like less prints. I think the prints were really a big issue. But yeah, it should also load the chunks if they haven't been loaded. So yeah. On that note, peace. Boo.